Mixed Nutters. It's your boy Marcus, and I'm back in black. And today we are going to be covering a little bit of Thanksgiving news and, of course, the worst surgery story I think I've ever heard in my life. Coming up next. Alright, now before we proceed, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time we drop a new video, which is either going to be Monday or Friday, of course. And you know what? Hit us up with that super like. We greatly appreciate it. And check out them Mixed Nuts friends, alright? These guys are super talented. They're available on all platforms. You can check us out on Instagram. That's that Mixed Nuts 3000. Again, that Mixed Nuts 3000. Run it. Coming off the holiday, I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, or you know, whatever you celebrate. But these next couple of weeks are going to be challenging for everybody. All right, we got Christmas coming up, we got the New Year, and you spend the most amount of time with family and friends, right? But spending time with family around the holidays, super challenging because you never know how much patience you actually need or don't need. But either way, let's take a look at this video and see how this worked out for them.
What do you want me to
Ma, where's the seasoning, Ma?
The mayonnaise is all done until last night. What are you talking about?
Hold that turkey. Got it?
No.
You got it?
I don't know. Oh, all right, good.
That's the whitest thing I've ever seen.
It's mayonnaise. You
Shush my
asshole.
eardrums. Pick open a stupid thing.
Get out of the way.
Open the drawer.
Hold on, you gotta put some more seasoning on that white.
Let him put some
Did
seasoning.
you do mayonnaise last night?
There's
Mayonnaise is not a seasoning.
I seasoned the whole. Put it in.
Mayonnaise.
You seasoned it.
Put it in.
Mom,
Put it in.
let's just throw some
I
pepperhead.
did last night.
Where?
Shit.
It looks white because there's mayonnaise on it.
Cook all you want. I'm done.
Hey, there's a
I'm
little.
gonna put some on
Hey,
there
there's
quickly. Come on, let's get it in
All right, let
there.
me just make sure. What do you put on normally?
Bruh, did you see, okay, time out. Who seasoned anything with mayonnaise, bro? Especially a whole turkey. All right, now the sons, I don't know. They must have been hanging out with friends when they went to school or college or something, because even they were shocked by it. She took a whole turkey and just rubbed it with mayonnaise. I'm like, is the shaking of the seasoning bottle too much work? I don't understand that. Like, you bought the turkey. Like, you should have also bought any kind of seasoning. Put some Lawry's on there or something. She ain't say nothing about no pinch of salt or pepper or nothing. It was just slathered down in mayonnaise. She was gonna put it in. They got mad when somebody brought seasoning up. It's like, who wants to eat? Like, nobody wants to eat unseasoned meat on a holiday or any day, to be honest with you. Like, what? You gotta put something on that. I thought that was outrageous, bro. I'm like, how big is that turkey, bro? That turkey is super huge. I feel like the only thing that's gonna taste good coming from her is gonna be like some prepackaged shit, like what's that, honey baked or something, honey baked ham or something, where it's already basically in there. You just kind of warming it up. Cause I'm like, mayonnaise? You using mayonnaise to season a turkey, bro? Like, I mean, your taste buds gotta be outlandish. I mean, you know what I mean? She's probably one of those people that be like, oh my goodness, this mayonnaise is spicy. You know what I mean? She probably think that's too spicy. I can't put too much salt on it or something. I'm like, bro, just try to make it taste good. But look, that is criminal, all right? Unseasoned turkey, criminal. Seasoning it with mayonnaise should be at least 10 to 20 years in prison, bro. You gonna season a turkey? That's 10 to 20 easily. All right, so first story, man. Oh man, insane, bro. Like, you know how everybody does cosmetic surgeries? And I don't know what's going on right now, but like, people treat surgery now that is getting, like, you know, technology's advanced or whatever, but they treat surgery like it's like buying a new outfit for some reason and be real loosey-goosey with it. You know what I mean? I ain't blaming the victims out there where bad things happen to them or anything, but what I'm saying is like, let's treat it like a little more serious. Cause like, I know when I was younger, it was like, you gotta get your tonsils out or your pancreas removed or something. Like, but it wasn't just cause like you wanted to like have dimples in your face. You know, nobody was doing that. But let's run the video.
They do. The woman we talked to said she went to Mexico in late October to get a tummy tuck and to get her arms, thighs, and breasts lifted after losing a lot of weight. She says she woke up and discovered she'd undergone the wrong procedures and claimed she was forced to pay more and sign off on surgeries she never wanted. We want to warn you, some of what you're about to see may be hard to watch.
Don't do it.
Kimberly McCormick gets emotional when recounting her surgery in Tijuana.
The care was horrible, and I've been disfigured, and now I'm going to have to go under more surgery.
She went to the same facility for a successful weight loss surgery 6 years ago. This time she went back for a breast lift and to remove loose skin on her arms, thighs, and stomach. But things didn't go as planned.
But when I woke up, my chest was really sore, and I went, and I just started bawling.
After realizing she'd been given They do. The woman we talked to wanted implants. Kimberly alerted a medical coordinator who suggested that she ask the doctor for them.
And she said, well, yeah, you told him you wanted a full C. I said, no, I would never say that. Not ever.
She says she also had an unwanted Brazilian butt lift and was having trouble breathing and developed a severe infection.
And I said, what happened to my mother?
Her daughter says after shouting for answers, she was physically pushed out by armed security.
But inside, I'm thinking my mom's up there, and I can't leave her. I was just afraid I was going to die right there. And she wouldn't have known.
Later, they claimed they were strong-armed into paying $2,500 more than the prepaid price due to what staff said was a longer stay.
She says, well, you don't have to pay, but we can have you put in prison. I can't go to prison with 500 stitches.
The two say they were forced to pack quickly into a van and were driven. Wanted implants. Kimberly alerted across the border and dropped off, where Kimberly says she went to a San Diego ER for antibiotics.
I think I'm lucky that I'm here. I'm lucky that the damage isn't any worse, although I am looking at another surgery now because the implants that they put in are so big, I don't have enough skin to enclose them.
All right, she had the weight loss surgery, and then she had some loosey-goosey skin on the breast lift. Healthcare in America, that kind of stuff was going to cost her a ton of money, so it probably wouldn't cover it. So she go down to Tijuana, Mexico, right? All right, that's already a risk going to another country, right? For real. Especially for those prices, already seem kind of suspicious. But still, she went down there. Can you imagine just waking up with all of a sudden, instead of just lifting the breast, you got breast implants and a BBL done? Like, what? Now, a lot of people pay good money for those too. But, she wasn't trying to be an Instagram baddie. This somebody's grandma, you know what I'm saying? So, she was mad confused, and then they ain't do it right. The skin was all stretched out and stuff. Threatened her to go to jail, and they made her pay for the extra situation they put in. So, they definitely knew they made a mistake, but they were just trying to get away with it with, no wrongdoing and make a little extra cash. But that's shady as hell, though, to wake up with, extra pieces on you. She walking around, she got to get surgery to get stuff reduced or whatever. She might want to let that BBL heal, you know what I mean? Might have a different, on the back nine of life. Might ramp things up. I don't know. I'm just saying. And larger boobs ain't the worst thing in the world, but it seemed like hers might be too big to get those reduced. But all in all, I think it probably worked out for her, but it definitely had to be scary just because that's not what you went there for. That's still super shady. And I tell people all the time, for these hair implants or whatever people be going to Turkey for or whatever, be careful with that shit, because you aren't even close. So it's not like it's down the street or in the same city from you where you can go and do a checkup and make sure everything good. They are overseas, bro. You got to get on a plane and fly over there. So you don't never know. Something goes wrong, something gets complicated, you kind of screwed on that. You know what I mean? I think people got to be a lot more careful and stop trying to save money on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? If you get some veneers, do it the right way. Because we all seen people that with a bad veneer job, and that shit is horrific, bro. They look like they started turning into a horse and stopped. You know what I mean? And that's you might as well keep your regular teeth. So if you're gonna commit to it, especially stuff with body modification, let's not be cheaping out on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You can shop for the best price, but you know when it's getting crazy, like when you like, when, you know, when it start being in pesos or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be at least like near the same amount of money that you expect to pay. You know what I mean? Because some of these people are like, oh man, it's sometimes up to 80% cheaper or 70% cheaper. I'm like, that don't scare you at all, bro. Like the fact that that's the truth, you know what I mean? Instead of veneers, they just giving you like seashells on your teeth. You know what I mean? You don't find out till you get back a month later, they all yellow and chipping. Like, be careful with these surgeries, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that one, man, if you cheap out on that. And it's just too much stuff that can go wrong. Like, yeah, in America, they would have definitely charged her more money, right? For sure, they would have charged her more money than they did in Mexico. But at least if they made a mistake and gave you a BBL and bigger boobs, you could have sued and got even more money and got that fixed, right? In Mexico, I don't even know what the thing is with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there may be zero avenue for you to take to get any kind of restitution for that. Like, you just might be screwed. And then you gotta have the money to have a lawyer look into it, and that's international law. That's an expensive lawyer. A lot of people are just gonna turn you down because the chances of them getting anything from that doctor is almost 0%. So you might be screwed. So all I'm saying is proceed with caution and stop treating surgery like you just going to the mall and buying outfits. You know, it's serious, bro. Like, you know, and then calculate the risk right. All right, don't try to save money. Get some referrals, look around, you know, because people are very vocal when they're upset about something. So you can get on the internet real easy and look up a doctor and be like, oh, look at all these complaints. You know what I'm saying? Do that. This next story, I didn't even know this was going down like this, but in Dublin here, we're gonna check a video out, but it's like, man, I guess, it's civil unrest just like it is literally in the rest of the world right now. You know, economics stuff, they don't like the way the country's going, the politicians doing them dirty. So it's a very familiar song for even us, right? But I guess they went in this weekend because this was nuts. Let's take a look at it. All right, so have y'all noticed that really in every country, it don't matter where at, whether East, Western culture, it doesn't matter. It's only like so unsatisfied the general public can be before it just kind of self-destruct. Because you see how they were just ripping that city apart. And it's mostly anger. And then you always got people out there who just want to loot too. But it's mostly self-destruction. You know what I mean? Like if it's only like politicians getting ahead or nothing's seeming fair, nothing's working out for like the people. As soon as they stop working for the actual people in the communities, the community kind of rips itself apart. It's like I don't know. It's like a ticking time bomb. So many people getting pissed off so long. I don't know what happens, but it always works like that, man. I've seen it many times in many different riots. And it's just like, the more they don't take care of stuff, the crazier the people get, and eventually they just rip everything up. I don't know. It's just, it seems like people don't realize that. Not people, politicians and governments. You're like, how many times do I see an example of this? I ain't saying you gotta go around kissing everybody's ass, but it's only so shitty you can treat the people before they just self-destruct and destroy their community, bro. That's just what it is, man. Because they have no other avenue. But then, in a lot of weird circumstances, sometimes all that destruction will cause change. So then you just kind of encouraging this cycle of destruction over and over again before they would even look at it or consider doing anything about what's going on in Dublin. Crazy. All right, Mixnutters, that is it for me today. I'm about to make like a baby and head out. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/Mixnuts. We got new videos coming every Monday or Friday. Of course, you can check us out on Mixnuts 3000. That's our Instagram page. And until next time,